Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we're going to do a little tour of everything because I have actually moved everything around into different spots. So I want to show everybody how the new layout looks, and I will talk a bit about what's going on the channel in this video as well. So I thought I'll start off in here because it's nice and warm in here. It's freezing outside. So we're going to start off with the Siemens. So the Siemens is still here. This won't be going anywhere. It'll stay in the house at all times. It's basically the main machine. And whatever machine's in the house is normally the most used one. And normally, as it's winter time now, it definitely will be the most used one. And it's a machine I can just leave on its own if I need to. I don't have to watch it. I can just let it get on with it, and it will let me know on my phone when it's done and everything. So it's quite a good machine to have as the main machine. But yeah, this is the Siemens. Let's see. So yeah, that's the Siemens. The Siemens is not going to go anywhere. It'll just stay here. So over here we've got the Zanussi XC washer dryer. I'll bring this in the house for the winter because I thought it'd be a nice machine to have in the house for winter because it's a washer dryer and it gets nice and warm. And when I've had this thing in here going, it is very nice in here when it's drying. But yeah, I will do the drawers and everything as well, so you can see inside them all. Yeah, this will probably stay in here pretty much the whole of winter because it's nice and warm, and then I'll probably bring the ad wash back in or something for a bit. We'll see what I want to do. See what I want to bring in next. But yeah, I keep my little hair things in it. Let's see, just so I don't lose them. If I want to use them, I know where they am. That's in white actually. So yeah, this will stay in the house, and as I said, after winter I'll probably bring the ad wash back in. The ad wash is actually not in use at the moment. You'll see where the ad wash is when we go outside to the shed. Yeah, it's quite a long machine, which is the problem with this. You can see it's very long. It's hose pops here and stuff, and it sticks out quite a little bit over here. But it is what it is. That just shows that if it's under there, it'll probably stick out a bit more because of how long the lid is. It's the lid that causes the length, you can see. It sticks over the edge so much. But yeah, and on top of it I'll store my Talon ashes. So I can choose which ones I want to use. There's some more there as well. It's a bit dirty because liquid leaks. The liquid leaks out of them after you've used them, which is the one downpour with them, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'll keep my mold grips in here as well, so I can take the hose pipe off this when it finishes, when I'm finished with it in here. And here we've got some dryer sheets I don't use. Siemens' instruction manual. Some flash wipe things are just all one uses. This came with the Siemens as well. That's the came with Siemens, sewed all this. This manual just Siemens' stuff on top of here. Oh, this is my Nan's Beko WM, if you guys remember that from back in the day. If you guys would remember, it was the Hot Point, not the Hot Point, bloody hell, the Beko WM one that used to sit next to the Hot Point first edition dryer. This is the instruction manual to it. That machine is now dead now. I don't know if I told you, but I had that machine off when it died because it started leaking, and it blew up straight away since I had it because it was on, its motor was dying anyway. On a Samsung AIs, so yeah, AI stuff will be here as well. Yeah, that blew up straight away, and yeah, I just stripped it down. You'll probably see the board if I show you it later. Just all the stuff. That's AI as well. And then this is the WMBs, my original ones, manual. It's the wrapper as well. I kept that because I've got another one there, so I guess I just it can just go with that. and I'll keep it all on here, and then this is just down there. So yeah, we'll go outside now, so I'll meet you outside. So we're outside now, so we've got a machine under here. Now, this machine is a long story, so I don't really get into how I got it. It's a bit wet, but there's a bag on top to keep the machine dry. It's literally just an intersection. It's 1400, it's a newer model, only about 3 years old I think. It's a 1400 spin and it's 7 kilogram, and it's got instant lock. It's a bit annoying that the bearings are gone in that, because that's the problem with it, because I could have got the Dunia 740 working with that again, but it's just unfortunate. And of course this is the thing that I need, the drum that goes in it. But yeah, I don't know what to do, but yeah, I might try and fix it and use it for like an outdoor machine, or just throw a brick in it. I'm still thinking on what to do with this machine yet. It does work, I've tried it. I guess I could give it a wash though, maybe like, I don't know, a few cloths, just to see how it gets on with that. Maybe I'll film it as well, but yeah, I don't know what to do with this machine yet. But yeah, we'll go into the outhouse now and have a look what we got in there. That's where the indicator is, right there. So in here we've got the Hotpoint WMA 54PR. The drum spider's gone in this, if you don't know, so that's why it just sits in here for now. And the motor that's on it's actually, the motor bearing's already gone, so I just put it on this machine so I can store it in here, because it don't really matter how bad that motor gets, because it's already gone. I'll just have to get a new one. See, the buttons need to clean out. I ain't really done much with this machine yet, because I don't really see the point of doing anything with it at the moment while the spider's gone. I might as well just do everything when I do the drum in it. Here's the drum. This machine has 58 piece door on it at the moment, if you can see. That's because yeah, the hinge broke off it. I can get one. I'm going to order one because I found one on the internet, so I will just order one. But for now, there's no point. I might as well leave the 54 PR's door on the 58p. As it says, this machine doesn't work. You see, that's just a clip off it there as well, off the door. Yeah, but to the drum spider's gone. It was gone before it was gone when I got it, but I wanted to just take it anyway because of the condition of it. The motor bearings don't sound too bad, to be honest, but they haven't gone. Yeah, but I did take it though because of the condition of it. It is not bad condition, to be honest, and the back of it and the sides have not got any marks on it, so it's quite a good machine. Once I get it working, it will be upgraded to a 400 spin as well when it's working. But till then, it'll just stay in here in storage, and hopefully very soon I can bring it back when I can get a drum. I think Morgan might have a drum actually for it. I think he does, so I might be able to take that one for it, and then we can hopefully get this machine working again in the future. Be a bit though yet. Right, next is the WMA 83, sorry. That's in here now. I did give it a wash before it came in here, when Morgan came and helped me do everything. We gave it a nice ball wash. It does still work nicely. It's just this door seal problem is still there. You see, look how dirty machines get so quickly in here. I hate this area too, so I do. I wish I had another shed to store them in, but I don't. But yeah, the door seal's still gone on this, but that's really the only main problem with it. See, all the buttons work. Yeah, it smells quite nice to be honest still as well, but look at this door seal, it's just all shredded apart. It was like this when I got it, but what I kept doing, I had to keep taking all the machine apart to keep twisting the door seal around. I think I took the front panel off and the whole machine apart about like, I don't know, like 3 times, maybe 3, yeah, I think it's 3 times. And it's a pain because you have to take all this off, you have to take this off, the kit plate, everything off. It's just a pain, it takes ages. You have to take all the door seal bands off. It's just a lot of work, and the door seal just kept going, so I can't really swap it around anyway now because there's no door seal left on it. I guess there's a part here, but that ain't enough, so I ain't going to bother taking it apart again to change it around, because, yeah, by the time I get it apart, you know, and put it back together and do a wash, it'll probably just break again anyway. So there's no really any point. There was a bit of line scan in this machine as well because it had been used. Yeah, it's a trooper. It still goes. Which I'm happy about. I am planning to get another WM though in the future. If I can get one near me. I got sort of lucky with this one because this one was quite far away. It was like about 45 minutes to nearly an hour away, but the guy still delivered it some reason. I don't know why, but I did have to pay quite a bit for delivery for it. I think I paid I think the machine was 30. I think I paid like an extra 35 for delivery. But I kind of wanted the machine because it looks quite a nice machine, and it was quite good condition. It's just now I've had it and sat in here, the lid got dirty. If I wipe this off though, it'll be pristine again. But still, yeah. But I will probably refurbish this in the future. But I am planning, as I say, I'm planning to get another WM. So we'll see what WM I end up getting. Next, we've got the WF740. Yes, I still have this thing. It's still broke. I ain't been able to get a drum for it. It's probably going to stick when I open this. And you see, the door still's moulding because the door keeps getting pushed shut on it when people come in here, so I'll just leave it shut now. There's no points. That's a spare thing for it because the bottom one broke. The bottom one's very broke, actually. No, it still sounds really good in it, though. See. There's the drum. Broken spider. Still sounds so good though. It's such a shame, man. I really love this machine, like a lot. You can see the dent in the back there as well. Where the spider's gone, there you go. That was never there before. It's such a good condition machine on the front. It's just the sides are a bit rusty. But I really miss this machine because it was such a trooper. I really love the program to it as well, like the high level rinses and the spin pattern and stuff. Reminds me back in the day of my some of my childhood Hotpoint Indosec kind of program machines I used to use, a lot more. Dad's WML, Hotpoint WML 530 I think it was. It's quite similar programming this is. Yeah, I've got this little blue thing in it though because I nicked it from Covers. That one also has one as well because I nicked it. There you go. It does work still. Yeah, I plugged in at the moment. But yeah, it is a shame. I want to get this machine working. I want to have it back in the shed and not on use. But I guess there's not much I can really do about it until there's a new drum in it. And I don't know when I'll be able to get a new drum because I need to try and get a new. I need to try and sort of drum out for this, which I think I might be able to get off Morgan. But yeah, until I think this will be. Well, it depends who's first out of these two. Whoever can get a drum first, they'll be done first. I don't care how long this has been waiting for. Anyway, up here we've got this Easy Compact. I also still have this. I don't use it, I'll be honest with you. It literally just sits in here and does absolutely nothing. See, when you get compacts like these, you find them really cool. Like, ooh, I want to get one of these. They're very cool. But when you actually get them, they're quite boring to be honest after a bit. It hasn't been used for months, this machine, eh? It probably doesn't work anymore. The drawer, God, the drawer's got a bit dirty. That's another problem I have with this machine. This compartment always moulds very quickly. Even if you leave the drawer on it in the house, it'll still mould. It's just such a pain to keep clean, this machine is. Like, the door seal's lovely. The door seal I've kept nice and clean. It's just that one softener compartment never stays clean for some reason. But yeah, I don't really like this. I don't want to sell it either because I'll probably regret selling it then. I guess I could give it to another collector because I know other collectors want one, but I don't want to get rid of it. It's quite a good machine to have, even though it's quite boring to use. It's quite useful as well if I ever do have it plugged in again for like really tiny loads. And it's very good for washing shoes, this machine, as I've noticed. So yeah. Down here's the Sabre. Yeah, Sabre. Oh, the drawer. It's just the drawers hanging over. The story with this machine, I think I told you in the update video I did on the shed. I got this off the neighbour over the road. They had moved in and this machine was already there, so I'm starting to think different, like, people that didn't know English live there because the language is different on it, as you can see. I don't want to get rid of it though because it's an export machine and they're quite rare around here. So I ain't going to get rid of it, even though it's just a standard basic Beko WMP, I think. It's still quite a rare machine to have around this area. So it'll stay here with me for now. Probably forever, because I ain't gonna give it away. I don't think there's anybody that would really want it either because the language is completely different on it. I have learnt what the languages am and what the buttons am, but you know, well, the buttons are just the same as my Black Beko I had, and the same with the dial. But it's hard to figure out which cycles are where. Anyway, up here we've got the bush dryer. I keep the ventids in here now because I don't use them. This machine needs a new pipe, but other than that it fully works. See? Yeah, it fully works. I just need to get it a new vent pipe, and that's really it. Tiny little filter as well. I still got the stick on it as well. Over here we've got my childhood tumble dryer, which is the White Knight. This used to be this is what was there. This is what was at my nan's before the Hotpoint First Edition dryer replaced it. This is what used to sit next to the Beko, the WM. But it got replaced. It does still work, but it's also vented. I just leave it in here because I don't use ventids anymore. I do, but not so often. It's not really put on there, but what is it? It's hanging off. I was kind of knackered when I put it back up here, so I just threw it up. It does work nicely. I might get it down in the future again, so I want to keep it sounding nice. It is quite a nice sounding machine. But that's really it with the White Knight. Down here we've got the Hotpoint WMD 962. There we go. The drawer is a bit loose on it for some reason. I can fix that though. I know how to fix it, I just ain't done it yet. It's got this softener thing as well. This machine is sitting in here for the winter for now. I think I might bring it back. Oh, am I doing this the wrong way? I think I might bring it back after the winter, because I want to put this for the new CXC and the Siemens, because I want to have like a lineup of like 60-100 machines. I think that'd be quite crazy to have. Yeah, this machine's all nice. It might be a bit stiff because it's been out here. That's what happens to inverter machines though. Okay, it's quite smooth actually still. See, it's very good condition though. Just a bit of dirt in the doors. No, it's just a bit of fluff. But yeah, see, it's a very good condition machine. It is quite good for its size as well. I have done washes in it and it fills up a lot of clothes. Look, gets a lot of clothes in it. Nice door glass. Same doors that machine has. I miss having these two side by side washing together, but it is what it is. It's so buttons. Yeah, that's the WMD. Not much to say about it, but other than that, it's not going anywhere, and it will be back in the future, in the summertime hopefully, because that's when I'm going to bring the Zanussi back out. Then I can have them all lined up and do some wash races for all of them, because that would be quite interesting I think. Over here we've got the Beko heat pump. Just go down here because it's a bit cramped down there. We've got the Beko heat pump down here. This machine I took out the outhouse because, not the outhouse, the shed, and you'll see why I've took that out when we go in there. It just sits in here for now. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'll just stay in here for now. It matches the WMB washer, so I don't really want to get rid of it. Because this is a heat pump and it's running out of gas. So it does struggle to dry a bit. But I don't want to get rid of it because it is the matching dryer. And I like this dryer as well because when you turn it on, it gives you a selection for different speeds as well. So like whatever you've used the washer on, say you use it on 1400, then you go on this machine and put it on 1400 on the dryer, and I know exactly how wet the laundry is basically, which is quite cool I think. As inside, it does have a drum light. It's a bulb one though, compared to the new one I got, which is LED. Yeah, and he put it down there. I might get regassing. I think I'll regas it soon, and then it'll be nice and good to go. I never really showed you the vent in this drawer either, so I'll just show you. I'm just showing you everything. They're a bit fluffed up, but I always clean them before I use them again. I'll just leave it fluffed up for now. Anyway, here we've got the Creda. Keeps plugging this little thing. I don't use this dryer much because it eats electric. Last time I used was on the washing to heat the shed up, because that's really what these are good for nowadays. I prefer to use the White Knight more because it don't get as hot as this either. This gets quite hot for a compact, so normally I do tend to use it on low heat. This is like jeans or something I use on high, but you can't really dry towels in these on. You can't really dry towels in them because they get too fluffy. Yeah, this little filter things here. quite a good dryer because it does feel like the Indesit and Hotpoint ones. They do like 5-minute reverse tumbles, I think. It's quite good. But anyway, we'll go to the shed now and I'll quickly show you in there because this video is getting quite long. And just to mention, I forgot about the Bosch dryer. Here it is. It's this little filter. I don't use this dryer really, to be honest. It just sits in here. Don't know why I don't use it. Oh yeah, because it has a little leak on the bottom, so I need to figure out what's leaking. Because when we got it back in the van, I think the bottom got a bit damaged from the van, from like dragging it out. Because it's quite a heavy dryer, this is, and I think it cracked the bottom somewhere. So if I can find it, I'll probably just silicone it up and it'll be alright to go, good to go then. But yeah, it never had a see-through door. I've just changed it over to a see-through door. So I'll show you the normal doors for it in a bit. Here it is. This is quite alright though. It's quite satisfying to watch with the see-through door. I'm trying to get it stop it leaking. It'd be alright to use it. Yeah, now we'll go to the shed. Alright, so this is where I mainly wash my laundry. I don't use the air test anymore for washing. That's just for storing. This is the room where I wash now. So we'll show you what I've got hooked up in here and what's in storage in here. So we've got the Samsung AI down here. You can see it lives out here now because it's completely shite. It always limits. Well, it doesn't always limit actually. It has a mod, so it'll limit what it wants. But yeah, it's not very good, and the levels on it are stupidly rubbish as well. And the shocks are already really bouncing it, and it ain't that old. So what to do? Here we've got the dial on-off buttons, blah blah blah. Don't use this machine much because it's completely stupid. But I do use it every now and then for big loads. But up here here's the ad wash. This is where the ad wash lives, and this is why the heat pump's in there out now, because I've got an extra washer in here stacked. So originally the heat pump would have been on top of one of these, probably on top of where this is. But yeah, I've decided to keep this in here because I don't want to put this in the outhouse because it served me well, so it deserves to live in here still. See the drawers up there. Does work still, obviously, it's just in storage. There's a spare dummy made door lock there, so I need to fit that to the 58p because it's completely knackered, the 58p, it's no lock ever. There's a flap. So this machine will always stay in here, and if it's not in use, it'll just be stacked like this. It's never going back in the outhouse. Right, Whirlpool is right here. This machine I've decided to bring back because I kind of miss it, to be honest. It is quite a nice machine to use. I did really miss it, and it just sounds so good all the time. I don't know how, especially in the cold. It's sat in the outhouse for ages, months I'd say, and it just sounds good still. I don't get it. Shocks are a bit dead in it. That's the problem. Though if you've seen videos of it, it does like to wobble around a bit. Here's the spin dial buttons and the on off button. So I expect to see some videos of this machine because it's back in here now, and I will probably film it eventually. I don't know what I'll film in it. We'll just see what I have that I can film in it. I might do a don't know, we'll see what there is. Alright, next we've got the Classic 6 over here. This machine is probably one of my favourite machines I have because it just gets the job done every time. It never fails. It's just such a good machine. It just needs shocks though. New ones. See the motor bearings are still good in it. Shocks are just really gone in it though. Hear the water and the door sill squashing around as well. So the door sill, the inside of the drum's quite clean as well. It's quite a good condition machine, to be honest. To say it's quite an old one. This machine will probably stay in. Oh, I've decided I'm going to keep the Bosches in here for the winter, just so I can use them and the motor bearings will stay good on them. The Siemens will probably always stay in here because that's quite a big machine. It's quite good to use for big loads, which I normally have. The Bosches though, I'm only in here for the winter, and then I might put them in storage. Again, the Durafell will probably go back in the outhouse, and that'll be stacked because that's too heavy to stack. The Durafell weighs an absolute ton. It is possible to stack it, but it's just going to be awkward to get it back down after. So yeah, the the Bosch is just going to be in here all the time. You've already seen a couple of videos of it, so expect some more videos of this machine to come. And yeah, there's really say about it, really. Just I'm happy to have it. It's quite a nice machine. Right, here's the WFL. You've seen this quite recently, actually. Well, you see that one quite recently as well, because I did a live stream watch race of them. Yeah, WFL is also quite a nice machine. I do like it. The programming to it's really good as well. It ain't too sensitive, and it just gets the job done real quick. It's got a smooth drum, as you can see, compared to the classics, which is lumpy. The fascia is starting to tan this machine a bit, and I've noticed if I turn it on and see, well, I've noticed it's been like this for a while now, but the buttons on it are quite dodgy. That's on. You can see it. You can see it. See how it goes on and off. Quick caution's a bit more hard to tell. So that's on. That's off. It's just the board got damaged from being in transport originally before I had it. It still works fine though. You just have to be able to tell which one's which is quite easy to tell, to be honest. And it's got this little active and stuff, so you have to kind of guess what it's doing throughout the cycle. It does. It's actually got a different door seal. It's actually got a Bosch 1000 door seal, I think it is, max 1000, whatever. That's what kind of door seal it's got. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's just as a tank as the classics, to be honest. So it's quite old as well. Do use it quite a bit, to be honest. The WFL. It is quite a fun machine to use. It don't take too long either. If you saw on the wash race I did with that, I managed to do 2 cycles in this, and I only did 1. It's a very quick machine, which is what I like. I don't like to be waiting 3-4 hours for a wash. That's the only problem I have with the IQ 700, which I will probably do a review video on that soon, as well as I might do one on that. Absolute dumpster, that thing. But yeah, I need to do a review video on that, so I probably will soon. Probably be the next one after this one. I won't do it today, but it'll probably be the next video. But it's just a tank, this machine is. It don't take 3 or 4 hours like the Siemens does, which is the only problem with the Siemens. It takes way too long. So I have to stick to like mixed fabrics or something, so it don't take too long. Over here we've got the WMA58S. We've got 27 minutes on the video, so I might go a bit quicker now. WMA58S, not going anywhere. We'll need new shocks soon, because the shocks are getting really bad in it now. I don't know if you saw in that video I also filmed, but it was really struggling to get the final spin. I kept banging it side panels with towels. So I think it might be time soon for the shock absorbers. See, this machine does have a tendency to have a crackle to it, but it's gone away now because of the cold. I might soon get it back. No, it won't come back. You've heard it crackle though. It normally starts cracking after it's been on for a bit. See, the shocks are knackered in it. They've always been like that though, so I think I will get them replaced soon. I'll buy some new ones. Yeah, the crackle's not there, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to show you it for the video, but oh well. It all works nicely. This machine's kind of a trooper as well, unlike the 58p that blew its spider up on that live stream that I'm not uploading, because people keep asking me to upload it and I'm not uploading it because it ruined the stream. And it peed me off quite a bit actually as well after it, so I won't be uploading that. People keep asking me to do it. But this machine's a trooper. It ain't blew up yet, which I'm happy, and it just floors it, man. It just gets on with it, which is what I like. Once the shocks are replaced in it, I think I might use it a bit more then, but I don't like to use it too much now. I will leave the shocks like it for a bit though, because it's quite entertaining for videos and stuff, like full cycles, but soon I am going to eventually replace them, because I don't want to just keep them bad, because that's just totally fair for the machine really. Over here is the Beko WMB. So this is the same as my childhood one. The only difference is it has the older side panels, which is the same one the Sabre has. I'm kind of annoyed enough to notice that, but at the end of the day, it's all the same on the front, and you can't really see the sides, so, you know, not many people know that until now I've just showed you. It was a little secret though at first. This is the drawer. See, the motor bearings do go a bit in this, because you can hear it, but after a wash, it sounds perfect for some reason. I might actually give it a 90 soon, because it needs one. But after it's had a wash, it sounds lovely. It's just them half going basically. But I can't be bothered to change the motor on this because these machines are an absolute bloody pain to replace the motors on, because of how the screws are on them. It's like there's like 4 screws. There's 2 on the front which are easy to get. There's 1 on the back which is easy, but then there's that one last one which is like near impossible to get because it's like curved in the motor, and you have to have like a flex tool to reach it, and it's still hard to get because how tight the bolt is. But maybe I will probably try and get a flex tool. Maybe for Christmas or something. I might change the motor on this, and hopefully that'll do better. But the buttons all work on it. It does fully work nicely. It's quite a powerful machine as well, to be honest, for a Beko. And it's just the exact same program as my childhood one, so that's why I like it so much. I don't like it for its name, because I don't really like Beko as much, but it is my childhood machine, and it did serve, our original one served us 12 years, which is quite good, constant use as well. This one's still going. It was very blocked when I got it. I had to take the whole pipe and pump off and everything, but it was like, what the bloody hell was that creaking over it? But you know, this one's still going strong though, so I don't use this much, to be honest. Anyway, over here is the hot. Oh God, so I just put the hot plug because I won't there. It's a Samsung WF70. Oh, cool, speak today. Let's see. This machine is quite good, to be honest. I won't lie, it does get the job done quite well, to be honest. I've always wanted to have a brush Samsung, but I've been told that the 8kg is not the best, so I wanted to get a 7. Plus, I am quite I do know the 7's quite well because my cousin has one. It's a silver one though. So I wanted to have my own one and give it a go, and to be honest, I'm quite happy with it. It gets used quite a bit, to be honest, on like big wash days mainly. It's quite cool to use. It's quite an interesting program as well, compared to what I'm used to, which is the inverter ones. It's a lot different. This machine will probably stay in here permanently. Don't know if I'll ever put it in the Autos because I want the motor to go on it. Because that's not the Autos is what I call the motor killer. It just kills motors on washers because of how crappy it is in there. But yeah, if I ever put this in storage, it'll be stacked because it's quite light. So that's that. Just trying to rush through this a bit now because the video's quite long, so still. But here we got the Siemens. This machine is always going to live in corners. I've noticed this machine when it's in like the shed and stuff. I don't know why this machine just prefers corners for some reason, but it is quite a bulky machine. So yeah, it's quite similar to this Samsung WF70. I always noticed that. Just move him out of the way. Here's the Siemens squeaky door. It's got the rust down here, but this is quite common for these machines because I've noticed with these bigger ones, when you open the door after a cycle, these door seal bits here are not very good, and the water just drips down to the bottom bit there, and that's why it gets so awful looking. But yeah, the Siemens is here. Does turn on quite nicely. Takes its time though. Total textile management. This machine's quite a nice machine. I probably won't ever take this out of service, to be honest, because it's quite a trooper. It just gets on with it, and it doesn't take too long, to be honest. It is an express program machine though, but it doesn't take too long at all, to be honest, which is really good. And it's very good at sensing as well compared to the IQ. It's way better. The IQ sensing is atrocious for what it is. This machine's sensing is a lot better. It senses down a lot more time and doesn't always try to add time. It's just quite a good machine. It'll only ever add time when it goes onto the first intermediate, because that's just what this machine does. But other than that, it's a trooper. Up here we've got the WA58P. Yes, it is fully working now. I don't think I've actually filmed a video of it working yet. No, actually I did. I filmed it. I filmed it on the wash race against the 58S and Morgan's 56 when it was here. But yeah, as you can see, there's mould on the door sill. You can't get that off. It's like mould that's just stained on. It isn't dirty mould. It's just stained on. It's all clean because it's been bleached. It just doesn't come off. It's just too dirty. It was filthy when I got the machine though. So I've done quite a good job with it since I've had it. I'm gonna get it a new door sill soon though. You can see the scrapes in there from when the drum spider broke though. Right above the drum. The drums are quite good now. I see the motor bend, if you try to go on it, once you give it a spin there, it's alright. That's the problem with these kind of machines, you just have to keep looking after them because the motor bearings go in them, especially in cold sheds. That's the problem with them. That's why I wish I had like a room that had central heating, because I think they'd all be pristine then. But you just got to deal with what you got. This is the actuator doing A54's doors, you'll see. They always pop out for these clips, I don't know why. They're just not very strong. WMA doors are quite weak though, to be honest. And there's the bit that I broke off the 58p's original door. It was accidental. I leant on the door and it broke it off, which is just a pain, if you ask me. Fascia. Door. I couldn't ever get rid of this though because it is my original 58. The 58S has just sort of replaced it because this one was broke and I missed it. And I wanted to get an S because S is kind of childhood for WMAs for me. Because my grandma's sister had a WMA 64S, which was actually quite a nice looking machine, to be honest. So yeah, and it had this door, same door. So, and similar feet, I think. So this is quite cool to have this door on this. It's very similar. But yeah, that's the 58p, sorry. Still here, it's just in storage. Over here we've got the WMA 33. Well, it's a 32, but it's transferred to a 33. You see, door seal on this machine is just a bit line scarred, you can see. But that, I think I might figure out a way to get that off, to be honest. So I might be able to get it off next time. Next time I'm good to clean it. Yeah, but it's here. It's just in storage as well. The only reason this machine's in storage is because it takes absolutely ages to do a wash. It takes ages. Way longer than the 58s and the 54 would. Here's the drawer. That's also staying, so I need to get a new drawer. I did get a new one of these though. These little push things because it broke because of all the line scale when I first got it. Yeah, it fully works though. It's just in storage because it takes absolutely ages to do a wash. It's quite an old WMA now, so I don't like to really use it much. But yeah, that's it. WMA. I'm just going a bit fast now, so I want to get this video done. Here's the twisty Bendix. You see, it does sound a bit rough because it's been here for so long. It sounds alright after a wash though, so I'm happy with it. It's just old machine noises, I think, especially from being in the cold. Here's the drawer. Thing here, there's a bit of rust on it now, but there's not much you can do about it, to be honest, because how I have to store them. Mat. There you go. Little pump thing. Do still have this. I get asked quite a bit if I still have this because I don't ever show it. It's just I just don't use it much because I don't really like to. It was my first ever washing machine that started off the collection, and it's been here since. So I don't really like to use it much now because I used it a lot back in the day. It was on every day, like 3 or 4 times a day. So I'll just let it rest now since I've got everything else to use. So yeah, that's all the washers. Over here is the new see. I'm not going to do too long with these and enjoyers. Most used dryer. And second most used dryer, even though, you know. But that's it. That's my shed tour and an update on how everything's going. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you soon.